Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rob. This is my 3-month review, my Thursday Challengers in Miriam horse rump and the T-Core leather. In case you didn't see them before, we'll get better pictures later. But yeah, so it's currently April 9th, 2025. And as you can see, I got a little snow. Winter is hanging on for dear life here in Western Pennsylvania. But I think that's coming to an end pretty soon. So, like I said, I've had these boots for a little over 3 months. I've worn them basically exclusively since I got them. You might have seen my other video with the Heritage Captains. I know everybody loves the walks in the woods, but let's take a closer look at the boots. We're back in the shop. It's been a day or two later since I filmed that. Since I filmed the first part of this video. I'm going to clean these up. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to give you guys get a better look at these, and we can discuss a little bit more about them. But yeah, I don't have a ton of boots. I have like 4 or 5 pairs. But I think these are my favorite. They're, I don't know, the Heritage Captains are growing on me too, but they're not as broken in as these are, obviously, since I've had these for over 3 months, wearing them pretty consistently. So yeah, these boots are really nice. The horse rump, this Miriam horse rump is breaking in incredibly. I mean, they're like so supple now. Overall, just quality. I'm really impressed with these boots. What do you guys think of these? Some people like having some kind of like concern about the last and all that. Like, I don't know. I didn't really notice anything wrong with it. What do you think of these blood core kilties from Roseanne? I don't know if I showed these before, but pretty cool. They actually haven't worn any of the like this top coat, this paint off at all. So none of that red is actually showing through other than on the edge. But the boots themselves, they're starting to, I can show you a spot where the paint on this one, or on both of them, is actually starting to come off a little bit. You can see it right in there where it's starting to patina a little bit. That's like, I guess right here on the back of the heel, maybe a little bit. Just the light. Yeah, in case people weren't aware, now that I have the laces off, you can see this cut. It's really hard to tell. Right there. But they actually like didn't gusset the tongue the whole way down. They cut this little slot on both sides. And I saw somewhere on, it was on Reddit, that they explained that was for comfort, but yeah, I don't know why they would have. I mean, that the whole point of the gusset is so you can have waterproof, basically up to water resistant, basically up to like here, you know. But with those holes in there, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. But I'm not walking through a ton of water in them, so the same thing on this boot here. There's some of that patina forming with that base color starting to wear off a little bit. I think after 6 months to a year of wear, I think these are going to look even better than they already do. So what do you guys think of the Kilties? You a Kiltie fan or not? Let me know. Yeah, you can see on this one, not quite as much, but a little bit there. Yeah, I got this leather cleaner from Cobbler's Choice, which I think is also a Thursday brand. Just cleaning them up a little bit. I saw a picture on Reddit of a brand new pair of these, and I was like, wow, I don't remember what mine looked like when they were that new. They looked like they were so shiny, and it was kind of weird to see. So, what are I think I've given my thoughts already on these boots. I absolutely love them. There's two complaints. One was minor. One was pretty minor, which that the laces were, the leather laces that came with the boots were pretty poor quality. I do like leather laces, and they end up breaking. So here's one of the two laces that originally came with the boot. This was actually pretty good. It's pretty consistent, like the whole way across the lace. But the other one, the one that actually broke, was really thin in the one section. Like it wasn't consistent. It ended up just breaking. And then I ended up buying another pair of these. These are just, I don't remember where I got these. But they're just leather laces. I like leather laces. I like the look of leather laces. But the other thing that was more, I would say, be more of an issue was the right boot, which is this guy. I just heard my furnace click on. I'm in my workshop's down next to my furnace in the basement of my house, so if you hear that, that's what that sound is. But this boot here has developed a squeak when I walk, specifically on like concrete or hard surfaces. Doesn't happen right away, but after a few minutes of walking on the concrete, this boot here starts to squeak, which is kind of frustrating, a little annoying. I don't know if a cobbler can fix that. I'm not really that, it's one of those things that when I hear it like I can't stop hearing it, but when I don't really notice it, it doesn't really bother me. I don't know if these need conditioned or not. Let's see. Hit them a little bit, see if anything absorbs. I don't really feel like they're that dry. remember, when you're conditioning your boots, this stitch line here, never condition past that, because you'll start to soak it, this leather that the eyelets and these speed hooks are attached to. If you know, eventually if you condition it too much, or if you can constantly condition them, it'll weaken that connection, and it'll just pop those can pop out. So that's I don't know if that's a rule that everybody follows, but that's a rule that I follow. I never, and these don't really need conditions. I do like, I don't know if that shows up on camera that well, but there's some like striations in here. Like, it's really, you can see that. Yeah, you can see it there. Like, it's like tiger stripes. It's not really, but I don't know what that is. It's kind of a cool look. Some of that patina happening up here as well. They're really well built, as I've said multiple times. They're just a really nice boot for the price. I like the fact that Thursday has, you know, they're, even though they're the black label boot, they're you know, available. They're not, you know, even though they're in limited quantities, they're still available, and you can buy them. Well, that's it. I'm going to finish lacing these boots. So if you have any comments, questions, would like me to show anything else, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoying this content, I hate saying it, but like, comment, subscribe. I have a few more videos that I'm planning. I haven't really worked on them yet, so at least 3 more videos that have ideas that I've been working on. But also have an idea for where I want to take my channel. So I'm going to, once I kind of flesh that idea out a little bit more, maybe I'll talk about it. But until then, I appreciate every one of you that watch this, and please be kind to one another. Understand that we're all in this crazy life together. So until next time, Rob signing out.